student protest on Národní třída, National Street Prague. There was supposed to be just a small student manifestation and a slightly provocative remembrance of events that took place 50 years earlier. In 1939, under the protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia, Czech students had decided to demonstrate in opposition to Nazism. Several were injured by security forces and the medic Jan Opletal lost his life. His funeral then became a focal point for national protest and prompted the closure of Czech universities. That was why on November 17, 1989, a student procession set off from Albertov to remind of the ever-present desire for freedom, for people of all generations and all time. 17th November. The consequences were inevitable. The college students' initiative, joined by many Prague residents, did not stop at taking a retrospective view, and did not end at Vyšehrad, as originally planned. The students wanted to express their views on current affairs, probably best characterized by one of them, who said, "We don't just want to reminisce with piety, we have to think of the here and now and even more so about the future." Yet the students were not looking for confrontation. On the contrary, the flowers the participants bore in their hands symbolized the peaceable nature of the whole event. The Velvet Revolution. What ensued was an avalanche, a huge welling up of the stream of emotions suppressed and concealed over the years. Day after day, thousands of people gathered in Wenceslas Square to express their desire to return to democracy. Every evening after work, people would came to gather under the balcony of the Melanchurch building on Wenceslas Square to listen to the topical sentiments of Václav Havel or the recollections of Alexander Dubček, the beautifully sung iconic Prayer to Marta by Marta Kubišová, or to the singer-songwriter Karel Kryl, who had been banned for years. The crowds grew, swelled by workers from Prague industrial plants, and a strike was joined by actors who spent time on theater stages discussing current events with their audiences. The Civic Forum grouping was established, a civic platform of broad opinion, with one goal: to start up a dialogue with the communist powers that be. Yet those days were full of tension and uncertainty whether there was to be some intervention by the People's Militia, the security forces, or even the army.